Welcome back, everyone. Let's see what our guests for the night have to say. Fox News contributor and president of Independent Women's Voice, Tammy Bruce. Florida Congressman Matt Gaetz, and Fox News contributor Lisa Booth. Congressman, you're on the Judiciary Committee, which, if this was being done properly, that's where this would all be handled right now.
Well, the Russian...
What's your... whatever you want to talk about. There's so much here. You tell me what your take is, where we stand tonight.
I feel like the country has impeachment whiplash. It was just a few months ago that these very same people were saying that Donald Trump was a Russian agent, and then he had to be removed for exercising Article 2 power, and now it is like the Ukraine straight-to-DVD bad sequel to the Russia hoax that they're currently prosecuting. Why are we here? I think it is truly that Adam Schiff, his allies in the fake news media, and many of the radical Democrats are humiliated that after the Russia hoax, they did not have evidence. And the investigation that really matters was getting going. That's Attorney General Barr's investigation with his team to get to the corrupt origins of this investigation. Some of those corrupt origins may have bled into the Ukraine. So this is precisely what the Attorney General said he was going to do. He was doing his job. And I think back to Chuck Schumer's comment when he said, you know what, President Trump, there's 6 ways from Sunday that the intelligence community can get you if you pick a fight with them. The president has outlasted them. He has done it for the voters, and we will not allow these corrupt Democrats to overturn an election where we beat the elitists in both parties. I know I'm always not
there's a list so long of things like that. We're going to get to the Biden corruption in this.
But when we asked Mueller those exact questions that Lisa laid out, he said, "Not my purview. I'm not. I was never asked to look into these things." And so it begs the question when we can get these facts before the American people with the Attorney General. But Tammy made the fascinating point. They are done debating us on policy because the policies have worked to make lives better for the American people. Right. So the whole effort is to defame, delegitimize, and destroy people who champion the America First agenda. And for folks who are in the lawmaking business, it's pretty darn frustrating that we can't get that engagement.
Let's talk about the corruption, the Biden involvement in Ukraine, and what this says about not just them, but the system, the swamp.
Steve, you've connected the dots between foreign money, American bank accounts, and then American politicians. My only critique is you acted as if this was something aberrational, like it was some anomaly. The reality is, on both sides of the political aisle, you have far too much of this activity where foreign money ends up going through some sort of pass-through. But when you look at the Bidens, they appear to be complicit in that type of activity. Now, you referenced a New Yorker article. That is the most detailed profile written about Hunter Biden, and it describes him as a man wandering around L.A. homeless encampments looking for crack. Now, I hope he's able to solve his problem. Don't want to make light of it, but it's just hard for me to believe this was some international man of mystery worth $50,000 a month. I don't believe that any American thinks that Hunter Biden would have been getting paid $50,000 from Burisma Holdings if he was not the son of the vice president. And here's the question that the media won't ask Joe Biden. Can Hunter Biden go get his old job back? Like, if Joe Biden becomes president, is this going to be okay? Can his family members go and serve on the boards of foreign corporations? That doesn't sound like America first. That sounds like the Biden bank account first.
You just made a really good point in connection with a bill that is actually trying to clamp down on this foreign government lobbying that you're supporting.
Our good friend Mike Gallagher, congressman from Wisconsin, has drafted excellent legislation. I've joined him in that legislation to reform the process by which foreign actors attempt to interfere with our politics. It's got real teeth, real crackdowns. Even Democrats like David Cicilline have proposed meaningful changes that we're trying to advance. The problem is we'll be so distracted with the bandwidth that impeachment takes up, we won't be able to pass the bipartisan reforms that could actually reduce the ability of foreign entities to affect our political process. It is lunacy, and the problem is the media contributes to this. They are so hell-bent on a high ratings impeachment, and they keep fueling it, that we're not going to be able to do things like pass the USMCA, get infrastructure done, do the things that these Democrats ran on that got them elected in the midterm elections.
Let me make something clear about what the result of this will be. You will never be on the board of Burisma. I think we know that now.
I uniquely punished them at the ballot box because it was a lot of women who put these Democrat candidates in because they said that they were going to protect health care, they were going to protect American families, and I think that this mean-spirited impeachment could actually erode a lot of the support that Democrats
Americans, last